Hello and welcome back to EU4 and our Muscovy run here. In the last episode we did the first mandatory war against Novgorod. Novgorod was actually allied to Ryazan, which is why we have them as a vassal. Now they are disloyal, which isn't really that good, but still. It's better to have them than not have them. So, with that, I think we are going to... Yeah, we are probably going to have to sit on this a bit. And do a bit of speed 5. And the war between France and England is going. I think what I'm going to do is this. Here we go. Now, what I should do is actually build spy network on Tver. Now, the best thing would be to wait until we have conquered all of Novgorod, but we might not want to wait that long because we have a truce with Novgorod until 1462. It's going to take a while until we can attack again, which we do want to do. So let's wait for me to take a sip of my drink. Let's keep on going. And yeah, Tver attacked Novgorod because of this province here. It didn't actually call Odoyev in, so depending on how this war goes, we might be able to attack Odoyev and take that. But we'll see. We will see. And pay off. Yeah, so since we paid off Ryazan's debt, he's now loyal, which is super good. Which means we can actually do a royal marriage, which means he's going to be even more loyal. Now, the first one is... Oh, right, 54. Right. Hopefully I will get my manpower back soon-ish. Maybe, hopefully. Yeah, we'll see. It's not actually certain that Tver will win this. I have had many occasions where they haven't won, so we'll see. Yeah, and since Novgorod is occupying and sieging everything, he won't come to Odoyev's defense, which is just perfect. So let's go for that. Okay. Whatever. Oh. Yes. That one is... Basically, you have to take that one when it comes up. And we have taken a loan. I'm not surprised. We are most likely going to take a few loans in this series. Because, yeah, this is Russia, and Russia is poor. Russia is not wealthy. We could possibly turn down this a bit. No. Shoot. Okay, that one is now done. Yeah, I'm actually going to give it to Ryazan because he has, since he is the one with the claim, that is what we need to do if we don't want to spend Diplo, and I do not want to spend Diplo. I really don't want to spend that Diplo, to be honest. There we go. You go there. As for now, go down on maintenance. And yeah, as you can see, this war is going to go back and forth for Novgorod and Tver a lot until you come to basically a tipping point where one of them gets a good fight or something and then wins. Now there is a few things I need to do. This one is useless. And this means I have two. I have to be a bit careful with the state limit because of how limited you are in the beginning, and Russia has a lot of provinces which yeah, a lot of bad provinces which is stated, which isn't really that good. And the reason why I removed this Vologda here is because we need one for Tambov to actually be able to convert it. So that's the reason why I did that. And I do want like South Karelia and Novgorod state to be stated because it's a very, very high development state for Russia. So that's the reason why I did that. And right, I need to go up to 30 for that one. Now, Tver is... yeah, it is. Yeah, Damn, 18,640. Ugh. That's not good. Not good at all. And yeah, if you remember, if you watched and remember how institutions were for Milan and then later on Italy, yeah, that is not going to happen as it did. It's really, really not going to be as good as we would like it to be honest. I did a bit of a stupid thing there, so yeah, that was not good. This, alright, I can't do that one. Yeah, I clicked out of reflex, which isn't good. How long? 57 is the earliest one. Yeah, that's... I'm going to cheat remove it if it's basically one tick away from it. Otherwise, it's going to go up. Until we can remove it, but yeah. And I think what I should do is this. Mostly so I can actually get some army professionalism. Because if I can get some army professionalism, it means that I could buy myself some manpower, which would be really, really handy. Oh yeah, he took 2 provinces. Now, the thing here now is that we could actually attack him if we so desired. And I think I do. I think I actually do want to attack him. Now, do I want to go for... Ooh, Uzbek is actually in a war. As it like, if we look at this, Uzbek is in debt. He has low manpower. He has occupied and besieged provinces. If we're lucky, we could actually like attack Great Horde in a moment of weakness where his ally Uzbek out here in the fog is not going to respond. We're going to have to keep an eye on that. Let's update that. Best guess. If you want to get like pop-ups and notification about nations, if you have this one out, if it's not out, you have this super small envelope, like letter envelope, whatever you want to call it, button here, which brings this one out. And then you can click this flag with an envelope. Click that and you get this messages filter settings, and then click whatever you want, like enemies, allies, neighbors, Europe, Asia, like whatever. I usually go with best guess, and there we go. Alright, it's almost all the way up already. It goes so quickly when when it does go up. They did change that to go up very quickly and then go down very slowly. It's 75, it's not long now until we have to cheat it away. I don't want to have the whole curtail nonsense, because it's just... I really don't like that part. It's not fun, to be honest. Sure, it's like high risk, high reward, but still. Right, what I need to do now is event and then say burgers event state events 3. There we go. It's just like bring it down slightly. That's all I'm going to do. And it will go down by 1 each month. So it's going to take 95 months before it goes away. But yeah, we had to pay for it, so like if it goes above 100 again, it's going to go up again. So it's not like we don't like get harmed. It's if it goes up, you actually have to be even more careful than before. So let's see if we can get army professionalism up to... Let's take a look here. Ooh, but he's allied to another one. Though Biapas is not as annoying as Uzbek can be. So I'm not... the best thing would be if he get like occupied, or like his capital gets sieged or something. That would probably, or a loan would also do it probably. Here we go. It's not a lot of manpower, it's just a bit, which is still better than nothing, so I'm not going to complain. Yeah, we have to make sure to spend especially military points. We are going to have unbalanced research in this playthrough. It's going to happen. Okay. Shoot. Okay, whatever. We eclipsed the Great Horde, that's not good. Is he no longer in a war? That would suck if he wasn't. Like, we could fight with Uzbek, it's just that we we want to Well, we want to make it so that we actually have manpower if that's the case, and getting manpower back is going to take a while. A long while, sadly. Yeah. Now, I have already decided when it comes to ideas. Religious ideas is going to be the first one. Hands down the best one to start with. And then it slightly depends on how it is with the like monarch power. I might go with admin ideas to get the second idea, to get core creation cost reduction minus 25%. I might go for that one. I might go for aristocratic ideas, or I might go for offensive ideas. Now, Russia is not a nation that needs quantity ideas. Just, it's not going to be needed. You might go for it, you might be tempted to do it, but you absolutely don't need it. Not even for the manpower and manpower recovery. Because Muscovy and Russia is Orthodox, which gets a big boost to manpower. So it's not really that necessary. Is this the one you start with? Yes, that's the starting one. He's probably going to die soon. I'm not sure how old he is, to be honest, but I don't think he's going to be alive for a lot longer. If there's even a way to... No, I don't think there is. Whatever. Monthly war exhaustion, okay. Yes! 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 Okay, so we can actually do this. So let's move our... Now let's start this war. Okay. Austria gets the union over Hungary, which usually happens. It's very often that it does happen. And stack wipe on both of them. That's nice. It did go around with like... So, but yeah, what I want to do here is just take Tambov. That's it. That's all I want to do here. I really don't want or need to do anything else. The thing is, I could probably take Etkara as well to get like more provinces in the Tambov area, but I don't really need to. Like, I don't really need to do that, and I do want to. I want as much money as possible. Because I only need one province, and we probably are going to fight them again, so getting the money is actually more important at the moment. So let's do that. It's super quick war. It's not complicated, it's not like anything at all. It's just just so we can get that one province, so we can convert it to Orthodox, so we can complete the mission, Tame the Steppes. And that is the only reason why we want to do that, is so we can get a bunch of permanent claims. Now, we should do this. Mostly so Perm, our vassal here, can do some claiming on stuff. And let's see, Poland. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Now, let's do that, and let's do that. I always forget it, but yeah. Sometimes I do remember, but most of the time I forget. You do want to make build as many churches as possible, because you have a mission here, Land of the Churches, which means we have to have 20 provinces with a church built in them. 20. If we just go by the base cost, which is 100, that's 2,000 gold on churches to get this one, which is 10 Patriarch Authority, which is really good. It's really good. It's just, and the money you get from the building the churches is also really good. So it's not bad. It's just a lot of money for what you get out of it, which could be slightly better, but still, it's not bad. Let's see. Yaroslav, yes. I usually pay off debt, so I decrease the liberty desire. And let's integrate Yaroslav. No. What we are going to do is actually let him be, so he can build a marketplace, since he can actually do that. How's Pskov doing when it comes to money? Poorly. Okay. Okay. Right, let's increase our professionalism a bit. And get some manpower. Yeah, doing this to get manpower is probably the best thing to do, as it is right now. Okay, we have to stop. Yeah, we I use Norway as help in the fight. That way we don't lose as much as we would have if only we fought. Let's wait. There we go. And let's do this. No. Let's confirm the war declaration as well. Now, we do not want to use up a ton of manpower, so we need to make sure that we don't stand with a full stack when we don't need to. We have stacked wipe his army, so this is all we need to do. Now, you could actually marry, do a royal marriage and ally both Ryazan and Tver, and hope for a personal union, because both of them doesn't have an heir, and they have very old rulers, and all of the Russian nations basically have the same dynasty, which is Rurokhovich, and that makes it very very possible and likely that you will get a personal union over them, but it's not guaranteed. They might get an event, or they just straight up get like an heir. So it's not guaranteed, it's not like set in stone, but yeah, it's a thing that can happen. There we go. Take over. Now this is going to cost us a lot of admin. I would recommend staying admin focused until you have conquered all of Novgorod and like Tver and stuff, because yeah, you're going to need a lot of that stuff. Like a lot of admin points is going to be needed, and you want to make full cores and all of that stuff. So I would recommend staying as focused on administrative power out of the three. Later on we might want to focus Diplo when we start integrating, but that is going to have to be it for this episode. And I remember that I forgot to do the... So, we are going to do it now. If you liked the video, like. If you didn't, then dislike by all means. If you want to know when I release my next video, then subscribe. If you have something you want to say, then go head on down and post a comment. If you want to ask something as well, post a comment. I usually answer quite quickly, unless I'm asleep, of course. And if you want to know when I release a whole new series, then head on over to my Twitter. And if you want to support the channel, then you can head on over and check out my Patreon page. Both my Twitter and Patreon links can be found in the description down below. And as always, a playlist link can also be found in the description down below. So, with that, thanks for watching, goodbye, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.